just need RG3 to just. I want him to stop, but he coming off as a loser now, nigga. So I don't know what else to do. Yeah, oh my God, is that Martin Luther King's daughter? You got Miss King out here. She not tapped in with the WNBA. I'm sorry. If it reached to her table, brother, you gotta stop. You know how them white people be on 9/11? That's me in 2017. I never forget. Yeah. I never forget, boy. I can never make me forget that shit. Man. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast, the only podcast where we don't talk about fours. We do not talk about fours. You forgot what we put that for. What does the four stand for again? We did come up with that.
I can't say it on if I say it on camera, I gotta kill the viewers. But I remember it though. I do remember it though. I'll tell you all. I do like. It might not seem like I remember, but I actually have it on my phone right here. So I do
for the love of the game.
I can't tell you. If I confirm or deny anything, it gets too wicked. It gets too.
You right. You forgot the fours, but I'm your host Greg. That is my other host X. This is the podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you. Now, let's not beat the bush. Let's go ahead and do what we haven't done in a while.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Damn, I almost said, hey, what's the best nation? I almost said it.
Bro, what is the best nation?
Shit.
Donation.
Donation, nigga.
Donation.
Imagine.
Hell yeah. That was crazy. Coming back from Las Vegas, that hot ass sun. I'm letting y'all know right now, I got a hot take for y'all niggas. Just you wait. Y'all may disagree, but I don't feel like I'm wrong about it. But enough of that. Let's go ahead, get into the real meat and potatoes. And that's that Mike Tomlin, man.
We do not care.
We're gonna talk about the things we just don't care about. We do not give a fuck about Carnival Cruise. The new rules that they put for the Carnival Cruise line. Anybody that's in an uproar for that, I don't have nice things to say about you.
I don't care so much that I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know.
Carnival Cruise Lines have started to ban certain things that may impact the Black community. I think they can't. They're not playing certain rap music, certain places on the cruise or whatever. They're having curfews for people that are under the age of like 18 or 21. Like your curfew is like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. If you're 18, you can't be on the cruise without somebody that's at least 25 or older or whatever, some shit like that. They're banning those fans. Those boots on the ground fan. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that line dance, boots on the ground.
No, like I know why they banned. I don't know talking about why they banned the fans.
That's a part of the dance or whatever. Maybe motherfuckers being a little annoying about it. Who knows?
So they banned the fans.
I haven't really tapped into like everything. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the things that I've seen on Carnival Cruise Line, I understand. Y'all, when people start getting too black about certain things, it's always one person. It's always a select few that take it too far. It's always a select few motherfuckers that want to just take it to the nth degree. And now we got to set dumbass rules because you couldn't just be a normal human being about certain things. So I don't think the curfew is that goddamn bad. 1 a.m. and you 18. Why the fuck you on a cruise by yourself anyway, nigga? That's not that bad. Rap music, not everywhere.
That's anti-black for sure, but like
definitely anti-black. But I'm gonna let you know. Something, buddy.
We do not care.
Let's go to another cruise, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. You making it seem like Carnival Cruise the only carnival. If you don't like it so much, don't go.
And they got what's like Royal Caribbean or something. I think that's one.
Yeah, I mean, niggas don't even talk about Carnival Cruise like that. I feel like there's better cruises out there.
We do not care.
Yeah, we don't care about the quarterback show. I mean, we do. Don't get me wrong, the Netflix series, we do.
Yeah, we care, but we haven't watched. We're gonna watch it. We just haven't watched it yet. We were busy. We're gonna watch it soon.
Yeah, I do get concerned when I start seeing repeat cast members in back-to-back seasons.
Especially if the cast member is Kirk Cousins. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm
so
not.
We'll check it out. See what they say.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's still kind of cool. But
We do not care.
yeah, NBA Summer League in totality, but specifically the Bronny James versus Cooper FLAGG thing, I just didn't care. Be honest with you, I don't care for it to be a marquee matchup. It should have just been a regular game.
It's just like yes, it's Cooper FLAGG. I think it's his first summer league game, so yeah, that's low key the important part. But also like, no disrespect to Bronny James, but he's just Bronny. Like that's it, bro. He was a second round draft pick. He was okay at times. Like he wasn't nothing crazy, nothing special. But I heard this was like the highest. Like the ticket price has raised to like the most expensive summer league game ever. I'm like, it's not that serious. It's not.
I almost went, and then I saw that price jump. I'm like, man, y'all got me fucked up, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm sorry. And on top of that, I just miss when we used to hype things up better. I miss when it was like, the number 1 versus the number 2 pick. Nigga, what happened to those days? Like, yeah, give me the Cooper FLAGG versus the Dylan Harper, and then Dylan Harper like gets the best of them in the first game, and then we have crazy narratives of, is this foreshadowing? Did we get it wrong? Like, I miss those kind of conversations versus forcing this Bronny James shit.
Like it's not a rivalry, and I don't think it ever will be.
Yeah, nobody was checking for that.
How that works. Yeah.
Nobody was checking for that, brother. But shout out to the celebs that were there. Shout out to Kyrie that made an appearance there, showing face. I seen some other celebrities there too. But yeah,
we do not care.
Don't care. And we especially don't care about this next gentleman.
We do not care.
3 versus Angel Reese again.
He got to stop.
This is the second time in a 2-month span. You know what this reminds? This reminds me of when
it's only been 2 months.
It's only been WNBA happened in May. The season started in May. The first game happened in May, and that's when RG3 made that weird ass comment about him, Angel Reese hating Caitlin Clark. And then we took a little break in June, and then we're back right at it in July, buddy. He's at it again. So, this reminds me of, how it was the Stephen A versus LeBron, and it dragged, but like Stephen A just felt like he was spiraling. This is how I feel about RG3. Like, I've always known he had this in him, but boy, is this brother spiraling. This brother is spiraling. So, for people that don't know, Angel Reese has been awarded the NBA cover. She's one of the cover people for 2K26. And, some people started making racist things like they always do with Angel Reese. Somebody turned Angel Reese into a monkey and put her on the 2K cover.
Another
and RG3
reason
thought,
stop the live for real, but that's
and RG3 thought it was a great idea to screenshot that, repost it, and then somewhat try to do a horrible job of defending Angel Reese from racism. Now, me personally, we're not going to do the same thing that RG3 did. We're not going to show you the goddamn monkey because I think that's unnecessary. But we will tell y'all what RG3 said, and we'll try to summarize it because I don't know if Jax really wants to read all that tomfoolery unless he really wants to.
Nah, I mean, let's see how fast we can get because it's a damn
bad nigga
soliloquy. But he says, I'll start at the second paragraph. That's how you know it had paragraphs in this tweet. They should have never made it longer than 140 characters. But anyways, he says, I've been quiet on the Angel Reese front. No, you haven't, because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, family, and friends receiving death threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of violence to my children on social media and beyond. That'll never be okay with me. I never attacked her or her family when I stated and backed up with clear evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which is not what he did. He went to say people in Angel's inner circle have called him and told him that he was right about the Angel Reese situation and that some people have made it about race, but I never did and never will. Instead of becoming the villain in anyone's story, I decided to not do that. And he said, with all that being said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted a monkey ever. I'm not going to read the rest of the tweet, obviously, but like if that's what you wanted to say, all you could have said was Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted as a monkey ever. You could have just ended the whole tweet there, and it'll be perfectly fine.
Like, come on, gang. Like, at what point do we call this character assassination, my nigga? Like, we're like, come on, bro. It's like it's like trying to defend one of your niggas. It's just like, you know, I know that nigga lie and he cheat, he beat women, and I know I've called him a lot of shit. But under no circumstances should we be depicting him as a monkey. Bro, you didn't need to say none of that shit. And I think actually, which is funny, shout out to my GOAT, Rob Parker. He actually chimed in on this earlier today, which was actually insightful. I did enjoy that 3-minute clip. But in that clip, he didn't say it, but his co-host said, he was like, a lot of times athletes that try to get into like the journalism space, they tend to they all try to do the same thing and try to come in with like a big splash and feel like there's this big ass credible source. Like, no, trust me. Like, I know I got the insiders. You know what I mean? Like, I'm different from other people. Like, I can really give out some credible source. He was like, but you know, in journalism, just because you have information doesn't mean you're sharing everything that you know. But it's like, and I hate to bring this nigga up, but when you have niggas like Stephen A paving the way, water start to get murky. When you have niggas like Stephen A out here threatening to give out their sources when niggas check them and be like, nah, you're lying. No, brother. Sometimes you just gotta take that L. Niggas talk shit about Shams all the time. Niggas be trying to get on Shams' head top all the time when it comes to sources. You know what that nigga does? He stands on it. He doesn't release who he gets his information from. And then we find out 2 or 3 weeks later, oh my God, Shams was actually telling the truth this whole time. And then niggas apologize to Sham and call other niggas liars. But Shams ain't got to come out here and I'll drop the FERPA. I'll drop the HIPAA. No, nigga. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. So I just need RG3 to just, I want him to stop, but he coming off as a loser now, nigga. So I don't know what else to do. Yeah, oh my God, is that Martin Luther King's daughter?
Yes, and if Martin Luther King's daughter quotes your tweet and says, hey, stop posting about Angel Reese. I'm not saying Martin Luther King's daughter is like the end-all, be-all of everything or the grand authority of everything, but like, come on. You have to be like, you know what? If she, of all people, was telling me to shut the hell up, maybe I should shut the hell up.
She's not even tapped in with sports like that.
She has other things that she has bigger, better things to be doing. And she took time out of her day to respond to you because you're a fucking idiot. RG3, please be quiet, bro.
Like, bro, like, brother, please. You got Mrs. Bernice King or Miss Bernice King. I don't know if she's married. You got Miss King out here. She not tapped in with the WNBA. I'm sorry. If it reached to her table, brother, you gotta stop. I did not know this. I did not see this. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Hey, this nigga's horrible. And it's getting to the point where I wonder how Rob Parker like feels. Like I wonder what happens.
Validated.
Like when he find no, it's not even that. I just imagine like anytime he goes on Twitter and like he just sees his name trending, I wonder if it's damn. Is it something I said or is it that nigga RG3 fucked up again, huh? That nigga RG.
He knows for sure.
And shout out to him because he never brings it up. He never brings it up. Even when you discuss that one thing. One thing I can say about Rob Parker, he still don't make it about himself. He don't even victory lap. He just like, yo, RG3, cut it out, bro. Like, you don't have to do this. Shout out to maturity. Shout out to somebody that has standards, nigga, because this is getting out of hand. And I found out white people don't fuck with this nigga. I mean, I knew they didn't, but like white people are more and more enraged, not even because of the shit that he's saying about Angel Reese. They're just tired of him calling his white wife milk. He's like, stop calling your wife good milk. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, oh shit.
RG3 makes everybody uncomfortable. Maybe that's why he's doing his own. Maybe that's why he's not employed by ESPN or whoever had him before. Maybe that probably has a lot to do with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and in post production, best believe when we talk about RG3 and you see that little bottom graphic that I do for all the we do not cares, best believe it's gonna be RG3 with that big ass croissant in his mouth. Best believe. That was crazy. But anyway, Jax, like we said,
we do not care.
We don't care.
Hey, one more thing, just like we always say, you might not be wrong. Maybe you're just early. Maybe you're just
God,
early.
never wrong, always early.
Maybe you're just early.
I'm trying to tell y'all. Was that the last We Do Not Care?
Yeah, that was the last one.
All right, good. Bet. Now we can focus on more important things than, hopefully this is the last time we talk about RG3 for the rest of the year, bro. I don't want to bring that nigga up. I think we have to make a new rule. If you were on the We Do Not Care list multiple times, your third time you have to just be a segment at that point. I think we can't is either we take you off We Do Not Care, or it's like, okay, we do kind of care. We got to make this a segment at this point. That nigga's been on here twice.
A lot of people who've been on it more than once, just because they keep coming back and saying stupid stuff. So we got to
exactly. I think it's either we take a stand and say no, we are not talking about him at all, like we did with Shaded Sharp, or we turn him into a segment. But RG3 cannot be on We Do Not Care 3 straight times. It cannot happen. Same for Stephen A. Same for Shaded Sharp. Y'all done exhausted y'all We Do Not Care slips, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Aaron Rodgers too, shit.
Matthew Stafford. Hey, nigga, the list goes. Bill Belichick.
That's not Matthew Stafford. We don't have a problem with Matthew Stafford. It's his wife that we have a problem.
You right.
Well, she hasn't said nothing in a long time, so praise God. Praise God.
Hey man. Shout out to the Most High. Shout out to him. But
we finished the We Do Not Care, so let's get into some stuff that's it feels nasty to say that we care about this stuff for real because it's contract extension and it's technically pocket watching, but like ain't shit else to do. So let's watch these people pockets. Devin Booker, he just signed a gigantic 2-year extension. Let me share my screen real fast. He's extension for 2 years. He's gonna get $140 million guaranteed. Getting 75 a year. Or rather, he's getting $145 million maximum contract extension. It's going to keep him with the Suns till 2030. He's going to get him $75 million a year. Absolutely insane. These NBA contracts have been going. I feel like they've been getting bigger, but it's just like, damn, like, is this sustainable for real?
I don't see them going backwards. I don't see them going back. Well, I'll frame it like this. I don't see them going backwards for the real stars and superstars in this league. You may get some, when it comes to these other contracts in between, your role players and stuff, that's going to get pushed back at some point. But these stars, these young and upcoming motherfuckers and all that stuff, yeah, the price is always going to continue to go up. I think the salary cap actually increased by 10%.
Salary cap, it keep increasing, but it's just like, I think Devin Booker is a great basketball player.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a superstar yet, but he's like in that. If he's not a super, I would call him a superstar.
That nigga said yet. hey, nigga, I'm gonna let you know right now. If he's not a superstar to you now, he never gonna be. That nigga's 28.
Yeah, that's also probably very true. But it's just like, is he Devin Booker getting $70 million a year? Like,
I'm gonna let you.
That's insane. Like, yes, he's great, but Devin Booker 75 a year? That's crazy.
But this is, and I'm not saying that you're falling into the old nigga mentality. I'm not saying that. But a lot of old niggas don't compute this. And I've said this back when I was defending Dylan Brooks' contract when it first happened with the Rockets, where niggas just kind of looked at that fucking $80 million like, why the Dylan Brooks, $80 million? Nigga, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, first of all, it is front loaded. So by the time year 2 came out, nigga was really making like $15 million. But on top of that, I'm just like, we got to stop looking at the number versus actually looking at the percentage. Like, how much are you taking up of the cap? And that will let me know how much of an overpay it really is. Because truth be told, people thought Kobe's last contract was such a fucking overpay. And that was a 2-year, $50 million deal at the time. You look at that now like, yo, what the fuck? Fucking steal. But at the same time, like, Kobe was taking mad percentage of the salary cap at that time. So I understand why people said it was like, damn, like, I get that he's Kobe, but nigga, this is last year. Like, you're not putting us in the best position to succeed for real. Like, you're not putting real pieces around this nigga. So that's when I start saying, okay, with Devin Booker, I see the play for the Phoenix Suns. There's nothing else they can really do. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're so they're so just enamored with keeping Devin Booker and not blowing this shit up. And to the Suns' credit, they've made moves to say, okay, well, we're going to continue to have pieces to build around Devin Booker, regardless if it works or not. Regardless if it works or not, it's not like you.
I guess.
No, I'm saying like regardless if it works or not, you decided to go and get pieces for him, young pieces, old pieces, certain people. Like it's probably not going to work. But if you're going to commit to this, then fuck it, yeah, go get a big man in the draft. That tells me you're all in on maximizing Devin Booker for whatever odd, strange reason. But it's neither here nor there. I don't really care about Devin Booker as much. Devin Booker ain't trying to leave. That's pretty much what it is. It's like they don't want to lose Devin Booker, and Devin Booker is pretty comfortable in Arizona. That nigga love that dry heat.
And
Miles Garrett situation, pretty much.
While you was talking about that, though, I was looking up the LeBron contract that he signed with the Heat because it's been like, I think today, or maybe not today, but like this week was like 15 years to the day of like the decision that LeBron made to go to the Heat. It's crazy. But he signed a 6-year, $110 million contract with the Heat. So he was making around like 15-ish, 16-ish million dollars a year. Like, and that was prime, like the best version of LeBron ever. And he was only making $15 million. And now we got Devin Booker, he is good. He making $75 a year. Insane.
Yeah, that's how old niggas get tripped up. Like, yo, that nigga Brown was making 15 a year. Yeah, just because them niggas that were signing crazy TV deals. That's cool.
Real. That's real.
It's real. I can't fault nobody. I can't fault nobody for that. But that is it's not even dumb. It's not even dumb that it's a lot of money. It's dumb because y'all not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere with this roster. I'll be watching some Suns games. I want to see what I am a fan of Malik, that guy. I think he's gonna be
you know what you really want to see on the Suns. Stop it. You want to see Jalen Green. Stop it. you can't get rid of him. You want to see Jalen Green.
Hey man, look, Dylan Brooks on that squad, man. So salute to him.
Anyway, man, moving on. More extensions happen. Because we talked about SGA with the Thunder. He signed his extension I think it was like a week or maybe 2 weeks ago. But then following that, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, he's got so much money. What are they gonna do with Chet and J-Dub?" Well, guess what? Both of them
they signed both of them
to rookie max extensions as well, and I think they both are getting around 250, but those numbers can balloon up to 287, I believe, for both of them. So now SGA, Chet, and J-Dub, their contracts are worth $822 million.
Oh, now look, this right here. This is where niggas start getting confused about the second apron. All right. Niggas love to see shit like this and say, oh my God, what the fuck was OKC thinking? They finna be mad in the second apron, bro. This probably gonna be the only ring they won. Nigga, that is why you have 15 fucking first round draft picks, nigga. They will be fine. When you win a championship with these niggas on rookie deals already, you can do, once you find out, okay, this is the core three we're running with, okay, we established. We're running with these three, and we're going to build our team around these motherfuckers. Either get in or fit in. And if you can't fit in, or if you want more money, that's fine. We're going to draft your replacement. Or there's 2 niggas in the summer league right now that's prepared to take your spot, nigga. Literally. We have another Nikola in the league ready to take somebody's draft spot.
And he's good too. He's
we got niggas. They got niggas ready to go to war over their rookie deal. They will be fine, nigga. They are ready to go to war for pennies on the dollar. I don't care if you lose Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein don't give a fuck if he leaves either. He won his championship ring. He was a contributor.
And OKC had signed him to I think OKC sort of overpaid to get him in the first place, so he's already happy with his money. And then if the contract gets too expensive, they drafted his replacement this year with Thomas Sorber. So it just keeps going and keeps going. And if OKC ever needs another piece to retool, they can either draft, or since they already draft well, they just package some players, trade them, and get some more picks. They built this team Sam
what you
Presti, he
do.
saw what happened with Russ and Harden and KD, and he was like, "We're not letting this happen again." So he was right. It's never happening again.
Yeah, and I think people don't give Sam Presti like. I mean, I think Kevin Durant talked about it on. I don't know if it was that LeBron podcast or not, but he mentioned it was like, yo, like people kind of forget like Sam Presti was kind of young during them times too. Like,
I seen that.
so it's just kind of like, okay, niggas don't really be giving. I mean, not that they go crazy over Sam Presti back in the day, but it's like, okay, like that nigga learned that nigga. Nobody can be perfect. So like this nigga looked like he learned from his mistakes and said, fuck it, this is how we're gonna go about it. And I think they're doing a fantastic job. This 822 million, oh well, you gonna see more numbers look like that. At some point, niggas gonna have $1 billion roster at some point. Like that's not too far fetched. If 3 niggas can take up 822, $1 billion's on the way at some point. Like this. It just goes to the conversation of how high can we keep this number going, and unfortunately, they're not the only league that keeps increasing their shit. So I think it's always going to increase. Like ain't no quarterback salary decreased yet. These niggas just keep one upping each other every time it's time for a new deal. So if the NFL and the MLB are not getting lower or decreasing, the NBA is going to make sure that they have a way to continue to increase revenue. So you're going to see more of these high numbers.
I'm glad you mentioned quarterback salary because there's something coming up on that topic a little bit later in the show. Yeah. But since we were talking about these crazy contracts and everything, I seen a hypothetical on Twitter, and I gotta see your opinion on it because I already saw it. I didn't know I was gonna bring it to the show, so I saw it and I already voted on it. So y'all are gonna see my vote when I pull it up. But let me right here. It says you're a free agent and you have $40 million in prior earnings and investments. And I think later on he said like for the context, you're 25, you've been in the league 4 years and you've never won before. Would you rather sign with Team A with 3 years or $90 million or a terrible team? Team B, 3 years, $75 million with a solid team. Team C, 3 years, $60 million with a hometown playoff team, or Team D with 3 years, $45 million in a championship favorite team. And I chose B because I'd be the 3 years, $75 million solid team. See what happens. Maybe we can do something in the playoffs, maybe not. But who would you sign with?
What was go back down to the context? Yeah, let me see one more time. You've been in the league for 4 years. Yeah. We will pretend you are 25 and you've never won before. Okay. In that position, I've never won before. Been there 4 years. I'm going to, man, it would have to be anywhere between B or C. Honestly, yeah, give me C. Give me C.
The hometown playoff team?
I'll take it because I'll be competing. And if this is 3 years, 60, that's 20 mil a year. In my personal opinion, of course, you can always get more money, but there's nothing crazy that I can't get with 75 million that I can get with 60.
So that is a fair point.
And I can just, because if I was really there for the money, I'll just go straight 90 mil.
I couldn't be on a terrible team. Like honestly, 90 million, maybe I could. I don't know, but like I wouldn't want to be on a terrible team. When I'm young, 25, like no.
But my thing is, I'm young, but I'm looking at this from like today's league. $90 million can still get you moved. Like that's not that don't look like no like
90 million. Not nothing for real.
Like 90 mil for real. Like you could really ship me off somewhere. Y'all could trade me for somebody better, low key. Like none of these look like max deals. Like I think that's 30 mil. Shit, Fred VanVleet signed a 2-year $50 mil deal.
Shit, we was just talking about Devin Booker getting 75 a year. Like, these are nothing.
It's obvious that none of these situations I'm the star player. None of these situations. So me getting 90 million on a terrible team just for me to get shipped off somewhere else. Give me the hometown playoff team.
I think I'll do the hometown only if I was older. I'd do the hometown because I'm like, I'm coming back type shit. But with the 3 years, 75 solid team, like I would do that one because it's a solid team. Like maybe we could get some more pieces. I'm only 75 mil. We can get some more pieces. We can make the playoffs. We can maybe make a run or something.
My counter argument to that is that if this is the hometown playoff team, that means not that I have any leverage, but niggas fuck with me. Like I'm from the hometown, like the crowd rock with me. So like, God forbid I get traded, niggas really finna be why'd y'all trade this nigga like that? You know what I mean? I'm gonna have some real pushback. If I'm the nigga that's 75 mil and I'm on a solid team, yes, there's a very real possibility we're just a few pieces away, and you might be that piece that they need to go get that nigga. You might be that nigga. Where it's like, okay, bet. Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein, thank you for your services, but shit, we need to package you up to get somebody else, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the only reason why I wouldn't do B. I feel like I have a little bit more leverage going to C option.
With this though, I do wish he would have like sort of put some teams in here as far as like what constitutes a solid team.
You right.
Like,
okay, you right.
Team is obvious because it's a playoff team. A championship team is obvious because it's a championship team. But like, what I want to see what's the difference between a terrible team and a solid team.
Like I'll take my chances being a Houston Rockets like backup shooting guard or small forward or even like one of those things. Y'all made it to the second seed without me, or y'all made it to the second seed. So y'all got everybody that y'all need. This low key gonna be the championship run anyway. Solid team. I need to know what that solid team is. Because is solid team. Is solid team better than hometown playoff team, or is it the same, or is it a little bit lower?
I think a solid team would be like a team that like an 8th seed, like a 7 through 10, like one of them, like
you're playing. You're definitely guaranteed going to a playing match as a solid team,
like the Hawks or something.
Okay,
I wouldn't hate that.
I wouldn't hate that either. That's not. But
if it's like the Bulls, nah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh hell no, nah. Bulls, Trailblazers,
like, nah. Actually, the Trailblazers could be nice this year. I don't know.
But like I said, we got to find out what considers a solid team, because if you're saying a solid team is somebody that hit that play-in, okay, then what if it's the Sacramento Kings?
Nah, the Kings. I feel like the Kings, no matter what, would always count as a terrible team, bro. They're the Kings. They're the Kings.
I understand that. That's why that nigga need more context. I like the hypothetical though.
Yeah,
I do like the hypothetical. I just can't do a terrible team.
Yeah, nah, fuck no, nah. Because this be wasting away my prime 25 to 28, wasting away in a horrible team.
And don't let it be a terrible city either. Don't let it be a bum ass city too.
Don't let it be the Jazz, nigga.
Hey, you take him. Hey, on some Ace Bailey shit. I'm sick. I'm sick as hell.
I'll sign a vet min somewhere else, bro. Before I go to the Jazz, bro. Leave me alone.
That nigga said, I'd rather invest. I'd rather invest the shit I got already. Because I'm assuming I already got a rookie deal. Yeah. I've been in the league for 4 years.
Oh, yeah, they said in the hypothetical you already have $40 million in prior.
Oh, I already got 40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Team C. I kind of forgot that. I already got 40 billion. Yeah, Team C. They really just described Malik Beasley's contracts. He said, which version of Malik Beasley would you rather be? That's basically what this shit said. If you are Malik Beasley, where you want to be?
We got to pray for that man. We can't be making jokes about this, man. We got to pray for him. Maybe he didn't. I don't think he did it. I think somebody was doing it. Doing all that stuff in his name. I don't think he did it. I feel like he's innocent.
That's not stopping all that other shit that nigga was doing. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
right, I can't pause it on my end. But so let's just go to the Coach Prime. I'm gonna make an account today so I can finally do that shit.
Alrighty. Now next, shout out to Coach Prime, man. Shout out to that guy in Colorado. Definitely is tired of the NIL, just like I guess anybody else that's not everybody else that's not a major top 2 team, I guess. Even them, even niggas like Nick Saban have their gripes about it, but Prime has something interesting to say about it, and I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see it. Oh my God, taking longer than I thought. There we go. I keep forgetting he be wearing these chains. That's what he is, and he didn't outright say it in this clip, but basically saying that in his own way, yeah, it's time for a salary cap in college football. Jax, your thoughts?
Honestly, I feel like, of course, that's what all the colleges would love, because now the colleges, like NIL, I don't think you can really salary cap that, because that's basically outside endorsements. You can't really do nothing about that. The colleges would probably like to have a salary cap because now they are able to pay the players officially, but I'm not no lawyer or whatever, so I don't know like the whole like legal ramifications or if they can or cannot do that. But low key, like I want to side with the players. Like, yeah, they should be getting their money, but also like some of these niggas don't be needing as much money as they get for real. Like, because I was like just how I was talking about with the Devin Booker thing. I think Devin Booker is great, but like $70 million a year is crazy. And some of these players, yeah, I think they're great, but like they don't be needing this much money because frankly they're not good. They ain't done nothing to warrant getting that much money, and they might also be trash. So it's just like I feel like a salary cap could be beneficial, but it feels weird siding with coaches and colleges that want to do that. But that's honestly sort of how I feel. Like maybe a salary cap would be better, but they just got to go about it the right way. But the right way, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the right way is because how are you differentiating like salary cap? Like, is it by conference? Because all colleges don't bring in the same revenue.
That's why I feel like it has to be like a set thing because it is a little unfair when a school I think a lot of I was reading I know Texas Tech because they got that big backing because it's Texas Tech obviously. A lot of college coaches they were anonymous, so they were being scary. They shouldn't have been anonymous about it, but they were saying like they were like upset with Tech because they're just simply outbidding people for recruits and getting all these big recruiting classes. And that is unfair because like nigga, why are you just doing that shit to me? So the salary cap it has to be sort of like flat or I guess the same among all colleges.
Yeah,
I just don't know what's a reasonable figure for that because the rate like Alabama makes so much more money than like UAB or something like that. Like they can't like it's not comparable. So that's why I don't know what that happy medium would be.
Now, like I said, we don't know the legalities. I'm just throwing something out there. I'm just kind of thinking about it like in the heat of the moment because you're right. It's like UAB is not going to have the same kind of money as University of Texas.
Like Ohio State or something.
So I would think, but like even within conferences, like there's some sorry ass schools there that's not going to make enough money there. So me personally, per conference, I think there should be like a flat, I guess maybe per conference. And like I said, I'm kind of spitballing it, like making it flat across all of college, it's not going to hit the same. But I'm basically saying, give me a standard for everybody. Like, hey, we literally cannot go past this number, and then any other money that you can make any other money off your NIL. We're not stopping you from making NIL money or NIL deals. You can get your excess money like we do for endorsements or whatever the fuck niggas do in real life. Get your NIL money, but when it comes to college paying you directly, this is our offer. Now, the exposure of you being a part of this college may give you more access to more NIL money or more NIL deals that might intrigue you to be here, even though another school maybe has like a higher, they manage their salary cap better so they can give you more money, but you're in the middle of nowhere versus, okay, you're at everybody knows who Oklahoma is or everybody knows who UT is. It's like, okay, we might not be able to give you that max cap, but nigga, we work with Ferrari all the time. Like your deals are going to be there NIL wise. So I don't know. Maybe I would present it like that, but like I don't know the legalities of everything. So
I feel like if they could, it really should be something along the line like the major schools like a UT, a Bama or whatever. They have like a low key have like a lower number for like what the colleges can pay than like a small school like I said, I keep saying UAB because that's like the only small school I can think of right now. Let them have like a higher like we can pay these players this much, and so like that way, if you want to go to like a smaller school, like boom, you can get a lot of money from the just school in general. But if you want to go to like a UT or whatever, like yes, the school could pay you less, but like you're gonna get mad exposure because you're on national TV all the time. You're gonna get NIL deals, so like it'll like balance out in the long run. I feel like if they could do something like that, I feel like that could work.
Yeah, because that'll put it all on the onus stuff. Okay, what does this player really want, or what does this player really trust more? Does he trust like, okay, well, I know that once I sign here, I'm gonna get money versus okay, I could go to UT, but if I stink it up, ain't no NIL niggas finna give me no bread if I stink it up off rip, and now I got a lower salary. You know what I mean? It's just which leads to even more stuff of like, okay, now you have the Kendrick Perkins of the world, still relevant when it comes to like these niggas having agents so early. You're gonna have high school niggas with agents and real representations very publicly now more than ever, because now you're gonna have somebody that we talk about niggas that first get in the league and we low-key call them children. No, these are actual children. These are actual 17-year-olds with family and people that are looking at crazy numbers right now. They're gonna have to go get a real agent, and hopefully they're not a slime ball. Like hopefully they're reputable. You know what I mean? Hey, Rich Paul might be going down a high school path. It might happen. I don't know if it will, but
Rich Paul gonna mess around and become a billionaire. Some stuff like that happens. He probably already close anyway. Because
nigga damn near ain't he with Adele? Like he might be touching that shit already. That nigga might have off the record a bill.
Yeah, that's probably true. Actually,
all these niggas got offshore.
He ain't got to want for nothing for real. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter at all.
Nigga doing it for the love of the game. Nigga ain't scamming nobody. Yeah. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But I see the vision, but it also opens up a can of worms of more things that have to be considered. Like I just thought about the agent stuff. Like there's probably some things I'm not even thinking about right now that could be, that can make things crazier. It's tough to be a college football coach.
It's
right
tough
now.
Just to be in that college football world, the college sports world in general right now. It's a tough time. It's always been tough, but like just adding the whole NIL and like just the money in it in general has made it. It's like players should have been paid from jump. So like it is a good thing they are finally getting paid, but it just made everything a lot more complex.
Yeah, now these coaches are like, it's like, okay, like I avoided the NFL to avoid having to deal with shit like this, and now I'm a college football coach, and shit, it feels even more prevalent than it does in the NFL because there's not stuff set in stone just yet. Like it's being formed in real time, which makes everything worse versus the NFL. At least there's a guideline, there's a handbook, there's things that's been going on for decades, if not damn near centuries or half decades.
These people are like real adults. Like the college athletes are adults technically, like 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Like they just became adults. And now you got to deal with that. You got to deal with their family.
And you're still recruiting. You're still recruiting 15, 16, 17-year-olds that are under the age. And some of them niggas can't even legally drive yet. And we're talking about them potentially making, trying to commit them to $15 million. It's about to get spooky, bro. It's about to get spooky.
Ain't no doubt. It already is spooky. So
that's crazy.
I think what's gonna end up happening, I don't know when, but like it's just gonna become a minor league thing for real, just completely. At this point,
I mean, it's definitely.
I don't know when that will happen, but like it's just gonna happen like that, and it's gonna be weird at first, but probably for the best, I guess.
I don't remember the last time I saw a football player, and the word ineligibility in the same sentence. I don't remember the last time that's happened. Oh, like he didn't pass certain he got to sit out this amount. Like I have not seen that in decades.
They don't even care. You don't even hear about drug tests no more.
You don't.
Because there used to always be somebody suspended for a drug test in college. Because like in college, bro. But you don't see none of that no more.
Yeah, these
damn near ruined Tyrann Matthew career because of the drug test.
Oh God, bro!
They did ruin his college career, low key.
No one, bro. Like you would have thought that boy shot somebody the way they was crucifying Buddy. Man, look at how far we came, for the better or for the worse, nigga. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, shoot.
Hell yeah.
But for our last little topic of the day, it hasn't been much happening in the NFL arena, but a little, not even a little, low-key a big thing sort of happened, which was the NFL and the NFLPA finally they finally sort of got exposed for collusion. Now this whole thing, it came from a Pablo Torre report, and Pablo Torre, he keeps reporting on I feel like the NFL is going to try to like assassinate him or something because he keeps finding shit out about NFL teams that they don't want him to.
He's very good at his job.
He low-key need to watch out. But I think this was a couple years ago. The NFLPA, they had like a court case against the NFL, and the findings of it were sealed this whole time, so the players didn't know exactly what was said during the rulings and everything. But this happened, I believe it was during the offseason when Lamar was trying to get his new deal, and he was like, "Oh, Ravens, I want to trade," and they were like, "Yeah, buddy, whatever." And then he became a free agent, and nobody wanted to sign like the MVP for whatever reason, and everybody was just like, "What the hell is going on?" Right. So because of these findings, whatever that happened, they did like a Pablo Torre. He did like a deep dive into like the whole court case and things that were going on, and he found that yes, the NFL has it's technically the NFL management committee. They go around and they don't tell the owners what to do because the owners can do whatever they want, but they strongly urge the owners to, hey, make sure you don't really give out too much money with these contracts and things like that, which can be collusion, but because they're not explicitly saying that, it was ruled that it wasn't collusion. But among other findings they found like text messages between the owner of the Chargers and the Cardinals, and they're like, this is when Kyler Murray signed his deal, and the owner of the Chargers congratulated them and say, hey, this is a good job by you for getting this signed, and now because you guys signed this deal, we don't have to pay our quarterback as much, which is collusion because you can't really be doing that, especially if you're rivals. You can't be saying this, but they're doing stupid stuff like this and putting it in text message writing that people can find out. In the NFLPA, they went to this court case. They found out all these things, and they didn't tell. But despite all this happening, they didn't tell the players about it. And the reason, which is the players should want to know, because hey, the owners are colluding to keep our contract down. So why haven't they told us? But it turns out that they did not tell the players because J.C. Treader, he's a former, I remember him as like an old lineman, but now he's like the head of the NFLPA. During this whole legal proceedings, I think his text messages or something like that were subpoenaed, and it found out that he was criticizing Russell Wilson because this was after the whole Deshaun Watson thing and how Deshaun got the fully guaranteed contract. And Russ, when he signed with the Broncos, he didn't sign a fully guaranteed contract. So, like, he released or he was texting somebody. He was like, man, Russ, I hate him. He fucking sucks. He should have got a fully guaranteed, blah, blah. He was just talking dirty about Russell Wilson. And because those messages were in these findings, he was like, you know what, let's go ahead and seal this so nobody knows about it. And that's why the players were never informed about it. And now, because all this has been revealed, now the NFLPA, they're trying to go back and restart the court case again, saying like, oh no, they actually are colluding, but like the NFL is like, no, you can't do this because the ruling already happened. So it's just a whole lot of craziness happening just because niggas is hoes, honestly. Like JC Treader, that was very bad, very poor on his part because he couldn't keep his mouth shut regarding another man's pockets, and now he sort of screwed everybody in the NFL.
Yeah, it's just when too many people know a secret, that secret's not gonna stay a secret too long, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's one or two, you might be able to go about it. You may find out, later in the afterlife. But when it comes to certain things like collusion, bro, it's just, first of all, I mean, I think in my opinion, maybe it's a hot take or not, I think everybody's colluding. I mean, I think collusion happens in every league. I don't think this is NFL specific. I think NBA niggas are collude all the time. Niggas collude all the time. I think everything that the NFL does could be defined as collusion. So
that's one of the things the report was basically trying to say.
Yeah, so it's just like it's kind of hard.
Doing is collusion.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to even rectify certain situations like this. I mean, it's bad optics when niggas are like, dick eating like that one dude was. When it came to Russell Wilson, like that's not crazy. But I don't even know how to solve collusion. I think didn't Kaepernick win a settlement not too long ago?
Did he win?
I thought he won, or they like it was like a non-disclosed something. Like we don't know like what actually happened.
Yeah, they might have settled out there. Yeah, I think
they settled. I don't think maybe he hadn't won, but like maybe he settled. But it was all. I mean, that was on the collusion too. So I'm like, okay, like I don't know what players could actually do about this.
Nothing, honestly.
There's nothing to really do about this. I mean, I don't even know what the NFLPA could do about. Like, there's nothing niggas could do because you can't stop niggas from talking. Niggas gonna talk. Like even if they don't have paper trail on it, these niggas have meetings. Like these owners have meetings all the time. These niggas meet with each other all the time, and it's simple as, hey, don't touch my quarterback, nigga, and I'll make sure that this salary cap. Because I mean, it's all about money. Everything that we talk about when it comes, we just talked about the salary cap for basketball. Just how we're like, damn, I wonder how high this shit can go. These owners are thinking the same thing too. Like, damn, how high are these quarterbacks gonna get paid? Them niggas say, like, you don't think them niggas was colluding after the Deshaun Watson contract, nigga? I know that group chat was going crazy. I'm like, oh,
I know they was mad as hell at whatever.
They was mad as shit.
I don't remember his name, but I know they was mad as hell at him. They probably kicked him out the group chat. Not gonna
They probably banned that. You know how we do in certain group chats? We remove niggas out the group chat for a hot minute just to cool that nigga down. Like, get that that nigga need to be in timeout real quick. We'll put it back in at some point, but you're bugging. You're fucking up the salary cap ecosystem in the NFL doing fully guaranteed contracts for niggas like him. So if me and Jax are having conversations like this, oh buddy, they're having shit like this on a daily basis. So I just think it's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with literally forever. Forever, like, nigga. I don't think it's going to change.
The only way you can like stop some type of like collusion or whatever like this by, I guess technically by their employers, because that's what the owners are, is like a strike or like a work stoppage or blah blah blah. But you already know the NFL is not gonna, like, players are not gonna do that. Even if like, one is too many players to do that in general, because always gonna be somebody that's like, hey, I'm trying to get paid. But two is just like, like, it's like, one is like too many players, and two, it's like, I feel like there's always going to be, because I think back in like the 80s or whatever, like there actually was a strike, so the NFL was just like, all right, we'll just go ahead and get replacement players. And they just got random niggas to play. Like, that's going to happen, because niggas would kill for that opportunity. So there's always going to be somebody, especially in like a sport like the NFL, that wants to take that spot. So like, you can't really, having a work stoppage would be difficult regardless.
Yeah, but like even if niggas decide to strike, like, how do you police collusion? Like, how do you even police that?
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
You like I said, like, you can't stop niggas from talking. That means like you would have to be like doing some out of pocket shit, like, yeah, like we're tapping your phones or something, like, you know, like it had to be some shit, like, because how could you prove it, or if you are a dumbass and get caught, like, there's no, in any of these leagues, none of these people have the authority to like force niggas to sell a team over collusion. It's just, I just think it's something that niggas gonna have to deal with. They're just gonna have to just, you know, I think star players just got to continue to like stay 10 toes down on and firm in certain decisions and not take unnecessary pay cuts. I think that's the best way they can go about it. Don't stop making, like, there should be, honestly, if you are a top 5, top 10 player, there should be no such thing as a hometown discount in your vocabulary. Hometown discount should never be a part of your vocabulary if you want to like combat collusion, because I guarantee you that like if Pat Mahomes don't get the money he want, all he got to do is just stay 10 toes. Hey, all 30 of them teams, hey, somebody gonna fold. Somebody gonna fold and say, God damn it, that's Pat Mahomes. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know though, because niggas didn't fold over Lamar Jackson.
I understand, but people, I understand about, like, I get how you feel about Lamar Jackson, because I feel the same way about Lamar Jackson. The problem is people still kind of have like that black quarterback mindset of, oh, this nigga run a lot and he got injured a lot. Like, they could convince themselves to be like, okay, we could stand tall in our collusion. Nigga, 3-time Super Bowl winner Pat Mahomes at the peak of his powers say, hey, yo, nigga, I want this money. And the Chiefs are like, hey, well, I'm not paying him this. Y'all need to fall in line. Don't touch that nigga. Nigga, there's going to be a Cleveland Brown nigga there's going to be a nigga. There's going to be a Denver Bronco nigga that said, you know what, fuck it, bro. Like, I know what you said, but damn it, I want rings, nigga. I fuck it. How much do he need? So it just takes a certain kind of player. But that's the only thing I could think of. Other than that, you cooked. I don't know.
And you were speaking about Mahomes. He ended up. I think he low-key. I think that crazy contract. I think like the $500 million or whatever that contract. The one he last
10 year.
on. I think that's
10-year, $500 million or some shit like that.
I think that one was technically like a discount because he signed it so early and it's for 10 fucking years. So like the salary cap's going to change and adjust to that. So shoot.
Yeah. He's still, it just looks like an insane number when you say it out loud, but when you break it down, it was still considered team friendly and everything is and I think that's what owners fail to realize. They're so like into like this war of like, we're not going to pay you a certain amount of money, that everything's going to look team friendly if you sign shit early. That's how I felt about Jerry Jones when it came to Dak Prescott. Why the fuck did we wait so fucking long for it to balloon into $40 million? And granted, Dak deserves it. I ain't gonna like Dak be balling. I get it. I give him a hard time sometimes, but like he still deserves it. It's still a top end quarterback. But you could have had that nigga for $22 million had you just signed that nigga before Zeke.
And he still ain't signed Michael Parsons. That's still going on. So.
Like, nigga. But then you want to talk about like they're getting out of control. No, nigga, it's you. You had the power to stop the bleeding. Now you need surgery. No, nigga. No, nigga, fuck out of here. I'm not on your side.
It's terrible. But that's just how these NFL contracts gonna be. So it is what it is. But I think it might be that time though, Greg.
Oh shit. I ain't heard this little thing in a minute. It's hot take of the week. Jax, did you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I could go first. I got my hot take.
I bet.
Now, I don't know if y'all heard or whatever, but CP3, Chris Paul, he made an announcement that this is more than likely going to be his last season. So it sucks to hear because he's a GOAT for real, in my opinion. But anyways, don't do that. But anyways, my hot take is if CP3, if he joins a trash team like the Pelicans, they're going to make the playoffs. Actually, not even a team like if CP3, if he joins the Pelicans this season, they're making the playoffs.
You just gonna say the Pelicans only?
No, I'm gonna just use it for this example because the Pelicans are horrible. They're garbage juice right now. They don't know what they're doing. They have two fat niggas playing the same position. They got a center who can't really shoot or do nothing for real. He's just athletic. They got a point guard who is just drafted in Jeremiah Fears, who has an amazing name. Whole number because the number is gonna be 0, so 0 Fears. That's tough. But he a young point guard. He don't really be knowing what he's doing. They got who is it? Trey Murphy. He's solid. He's very good. Herb Jones. But as a team, though, the Pelicans are horrible. Everybody keeps getting hurt. They keep falling apart. It's probably one of the worst franchises in the NBA. But if Chris Paul, if he joins them this offseason, they can make the playoffs because the Eastern Conference, 1, is weak. 2, he's the greatest floor riser probably in NBA history because he gets everybody to the playoffs. It's really just
wait, my fault.
Let me stop.
What's your?
What are you about to say? The floor riser thing? I was like, wait,
no, not the floor riser thing. What was the first thing you said?
The East is weak.
They don't play in the East.
They don't play in the East.
They play in the West. The Pelicans play in the West.
Honestly, that makes the take even hotter.
I just want to make sure you understood. I just want to make sure everybody understood. The Pelicans, although they are on the East side, that is still a Western Conference team.
We were just talking about time zones before we start. That's why I said.
Yeah, for sure.
But regardless, that just makes the take even hotter because they make the playoffs in the West, and I believe it because, like I said, 1, he's Chris Paul. 2, like the team, it has some pieces. Like it look a mess right now, and like I said, they still got 2 fat niggas that's playing the same position, but they got some pieces. I feel like they could work around. So I think if Chris Paul, if he joins the Pelicans for one. A coming home ceremony for his last season, I think they can make the playoffs.
I'm not wishing nothing on no nigga, okay? Because I really do want that nigga to, play and do what he has to do. Brother, if I see that nigga in the Pelicans jersey, he not making it the full season. This is the worst. This is the worst team I would ever want Chris Paul to be a part of. The injury-prone team that can't. Before. No, the problem is whatever version of this Pelicans organization is, whatever voodoo they have on all these niggas that constantly get injured, and you think I want Chris Paul to beat the odds?
I feel like
that nigga is pushing 40, and you think that nigga finna beat the odds?
Bro, he's the GOAT.
Dyson Daniels just got free. Can we find another? Can we find another team? Can we find another team for this nigga? I'm not even opposed that Chris Paul could make a playoff push for a team that nobody's expecting. But God damn it, it can't be the Pelicans. If it's the Pelicans, that nigga not making it past December. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
He can do it with the Pelicans, bro.
No, brother. I'm scared. I'm scared, nigga.
He can do it with the Pelicans. He can, of course, do it with the Suns. The Suns should have never traded him in the first place, for real. Or at least if they were going to trade him, they should have got a point guard in return. But that's neither here nor there.
Let him be near his kids, bro. Let him be near his kids in California. Let him be like let him be with the Kings.
They're not
That's in California.
I thought he's from North Carolina or whatever.
No, but his kids are. I mean, like the family's in LA.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Because he was with the Clippers all them years. Okay.
Yeah, the family's in LA. So like, I know you're not finna. I know the Clippers should never be like, oh, we finna pair Chris Paul and James Harden at this age. No, let's not do that now. That's a little beyond me. But yeah, let's just put him in Sacramento so he can, helicopter his way to LA whenever it's time to spend time with his kids and shit, man. Why we gotta go to New Orleans? Why we gotta do that?
I feel like it'd be a nice little like end to his career.
And why you always want that nigga next to some fat niggas?
What other fat nigga do I want the nigga next to?
James Harden.
I didn't want him next to James Harden. You wanted him next to James Harden.
I was just grateful that the nigga was there. I didn't. That wasn't on my wish list. I thought the nigga was unattainable. I was just blessed. I didn't actively seek that nigga.
I didn't want him next to James Harden. I was never a fan. Like it ended up work. They didn't win the chip, but it did work. But I didn't see him next to James Harden because I was like, no, James Harden need the ball too much.
Yeah, I don't have a team for you, but damn it, I'm gonna find one because there has to be something better than the Pelicans. I'd rather that nigga in Portland. I'd rather that nigga in Portland.
Portland will work because he develop Scoot, give Scoot a mentor.
Yeah,
it will work in Portland. It will work.
Yeah, develop Scoot. You already got rid of a cancer in DeAndre Ayton. You got some big men. I like that. Ain't Drew Holiday there already?
Yeah. He don't want to be there. So what could end up trading? Nah, they wouldn't trade. Chris Paul a free agent right now.
He is a free agent. Like they wouldn't be able to trade a team. Like they would have to take him. Okay, well maybe if they come out tomorrow and say, hey, we have a new training staff for the New Orleans Pelicans, maybe I might turn a new leaf and I might be with you. Maybe. But I fear you want this nigga crawling out of the league. That's what I fear. I was like, damn, I thought you liked this nigga.
Bro, stop.
All right. I don't give a damn, okay? If you are cosplaying as Michael Jackson to the degree that you are putting certain paint around your body to look like, I guess, the white version of Michael Jackson, I view that as blackface. I view it as blackface. I don't care. If you are cosplaying as Michael Jackson, because it's only white people that really do this shit. I don't really be seeing black niggas cosplaying the way that I see it. And if they are, they're just using their natural skin. Like they're just cosplaying. They're just putting the outfit on. Like, yeah, that's whatever. And you kind of doing the moonwalk, and I can say it's weird or whatever. But if you are putting real like white paint, I don't know if you weren't putting real white paint on you, but if you're changing your skin to really grasp Michael Jackson, that should be considered blackface. I don't care that you're not using actual black. I'm going to consider it blackface. And you need to be considered something bad. That shouldn't be a thing. I'm seeing certain niggas on the internet cosplay as Michael Jackson and running into other Michael Jacksons and then like being impressed like you're like the original. He's dead. You out here in a cosplay like, oh, I'm the ultimate Michael Jackson. Nigga, something's wrong with you. There should be no reason why we are painting anything on our bodies to look like another nigga. That might as well be a racial slur if you're a white man trying to do it. Because why not just use your natural skin? You already white. Why are you putting white paint on yourself?
Fair points. Points were made with that one. I will not lie to you.
That's all I have to say. Like, nobody's going to call it blackface, but I will. Because that's still a nigga at the end of the day. That is still a black man.
Black-white face.
A black-white face. Vitiligo is crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, like, I saw that shit so much in Vegas, bro. Like, yes, I know Michael Jackson was a big inspiration to a lot of people. And I'm not here to, like, be the Debbie Downer of niggas.
No,
but
be
it
the
do
Debbie
get to a
Downer
point.
because they need to stop. Like, at what age do you like? One, it's never acceptable to do in the first place. But like, at what age are you gonna be like, you know what? I'm too old for this. Like, I can't be doing this anymore. Like, I should have never been doing this in the first place. But like, I can't be doing. I'm a grown man dressing up as Michael Jackson, going he and dancing, knowing I can't do any of the stuff like him, and I look insane right now. Like, they have to come.
And
to
these
that
niggas never. And these niggas never singing. They just dancing and saying he. So how much of an inspiration was he really to you? You not even singing the songs or the lyrics that really impact you. You just dancing
and doing a bad job in the first place. Bad job at dancing in the first place.
And it's already hot. Why are you putting extra coats of stuff on you? And they always wearing the same kind of jackets and pants. It's
always
like,
in the
bro,
red leather. Always in that.
Yeah, red leather.
He had more than one fit. He had more than one fit. Michael,
like,
put that shit on.
Make it seem like Michael Jackson never had a t-shirt on. Nigga, like, it's only the red leather? It's 109 degrees. How is this paint not melting off? I don't know. I think we need to police niggas a little bit more. Gatekeeping should continue to happen, but you know, I think cosplay is getting out of hand anyway. So I'm gonna call you a racist. If you are cosplaying as Michael Jackson, I'm gonna call you a racist. Especially if you're a white man. Especially if you are not of black descent. If you're not a black man or a black woman, I would just call you weird if you're one of those people. But if you are a white man, you're racist. You're a racist, nigga. And that's it on me. I ain't gonna lie. That's on me. Shout out to everybody else that was normal in Vegas. That nigga Jefferson got harassed by a streamer while we were walking on the strip. That shit was actually hilarious.
Was it like a relevant streamer, I guess?
No. It was just a nigga that we did not know about, and that nigga had a camera in his face talking about, yeah, W's in the chat, W's in the chat. I'm like, nigga, get this camera out that nigga face, bro. We don't know you. Out here harassing niggas. And that's what I said. That's what I said last night.
I know is probably like Kai Sinat. Yeah, that's like the only streamer I know. And I guess
like, this is random
people, they stream too, I think.
Yeah, but like, you're like an IRL streamer, like you're walking around the strip with this big ass camera and a phone and whatever, and it's like, bro,
seeing people do that in like real life. The first time I saw that, I was
weird.
Like, that's so
weird. You don't have friends, dude. Like, I just can't. I can't imagine you having friends when you do stuff like this. I don't know.
The friends are the people in the chat, bro.
They don't fuck with you, bro. I know they don't fuck with you, bro. That's crazy. But, you know, shout out to Jeff, bro. At some point, we just had to take a stand and say, no, bro, stop being weird, bro. And I found out a cheat code about Vegas, too. If you just start telling niggas that you broke, they'll leave you alone. They will leave you alone. Because why are you harassing us? Why are you harassing us, bro? Like, hey, get your tarot reading. Bro, I'm broke. Hey, you shouldn't be telling nobody you broke. Well, I just did. I don't have one. Like, they be thinking like it's like a flex to be like, to tell you, oh my God, I can't believe you're broke. Why are you in Vegas if you're broke? Well, obviously you want my money and you're mad that I'm not giving it to you. So I'm just gonna say I'm broke. Okay. Don't let them niggas bully you into a donation, nigga. I don't give a fuck what the best nation is. Unless you with this podcast, though. Because hey, a donation is the best nation over here, nigga. Make sure y'all hit that link in the bio, my nigga. Jackson, any last words?
You want to change your life? Go out and do some life changing shit, bro.
Also, the West Coast is the best place to vacation. Don't matter what state. It's just you have a better time to do more shit. You just have more time. You literally have more time. You feel like you have so much more time in the daytime. It's amazing. It's amazing. And this is within the United States. I don't need you in the chest. Oh, well, in Bora Bora. Nigga, I'm talking about in the United States. In the United States of America. But with that being said, we'll catch y'all next week. And we got something special for y'all soon. Don't know when, but it will be soon. Just nigga. Bye.